Muskoka is as much a landscape of our collective imagination as it is a landscape of eternal rock, wind, and water. For almost a century and a half, these Muskoka lakes have been a cherished retreat for generation after generation, whose spirits have found rest, recreation, and renewal here. People who love Muskoka are like migratory birds. They may go away for a while, but sooner or later, they always need to return.
The best memories of my childhood are of summers spent at a cottage in Muskoka, cannonballing off the end of the wooden dock.
The pungent smell of a fresh-caught fish on my hands.
And how grown up my brother and I felt last summer when Mom and Dad let us take the canoe out by ourselves. It was awesome.
Now, wrapped in a blue-black lake, in a setting as idyllic as any poet could dream, a true year-round destination resort is rising out of a setting that encompasses the entire spectrum of space and time, water and woods, old and new, rustic and elegant.
It is the year-round destination resort known as Red Leaves, Lake Rosseau, Muskoka.
A part of me,
The heart of me.
Muskoka.
Time is fluid in Muskoka. The past meets the future here, coexisting and commingling. One time ghosting into another. It's not difficult to imagine the laughter of children at summer liberty, laughter that lingers and echoes down the decades. White steamboats round the bend, big bands serenade lovers dancing beneath the silver Muskoka moon.
Hey, Little Round Jug!
As one century drew to a close and another began, this corner of Lake Rosseau came under the stewardship of a family whose experience, expertise, and long-standing love of Muskoka inspired them to begin a transformation that includes the painstaking restoration of a mile of precious lakeshore and 1,400 acres of land surrounding Manette. They would call it Red Leaves, inspired by a group of 7 painting of the same name.
Red Leaves will lead Muskoka into a new era of year-round resorts. Imagine it is 2014, and the entry to Red Leaves is known as Bicycle Hill Road.
Bicycle Hill is a grassy, rocky ridge. From here, I can see beyond historic Cleveland's house, past the waterfront village known as Minette Landing, and over the mile-long waterfront promenade to the deep blue-black of Lake Rosseau.
On this bluff stands the world-renowned kitchens and dining rooms of the Muskoka Culinary Institute.
And nestled in the groves of birch and pine upon the ridge, the place my body takes me to, Meadowan Spa.
Dock Street becomes the main street of Minette Landing, home to the International Wooden Powerboat Museum, and as part of this living museum, a bustling restaurant known as The Glory.
The quaint shops, studios, and galleries of the village are a celebration of Muskoka. This is a favorite place to spend a lazy afternoon.
Michelle and I like to walk from the Rosso to the village to greet the Seguin as she docks.
It is 2014, and the vision for Red Leaves has further been manifested in the Rosso.
The Rosso, a shingled, grand Muskoka lodge that is one of J.W. Marriott's collection of exclusive, best-in-the-world resorts. It is famous for its high level of personalized service, renowned for its spa.
The Rock is an 18-hole championship golf course designed for Red Leaves by Masters champion and future Golf Hall of Famer Nick Faldo.
And on the edge of the village, the Muskoka Performing Arts Playhouse, a live theater that reflects Red Leaves' commitment to arts, music, and entertainment.
The Water Walk, a mile of waterfront, boardwalk, sandy paths, and granite steps. A promenade. It's being near the lake that has always drawn me here.
Muskoka.
2014, and standing on the shore of Lake Rosso, as it always has, is Cleveland's house, whose allure has evolved not just from the beauty of its setting, but from the strength of emotions that have tied generations of family to this landmark.
Still where my heart is, Muskoka.
Red Leaves, Muskoka, 2014.
The Muskoka winter is now as easy to enjoy as the Muskoka summer. And on a crisp winter's day, after an afternoon of cross-country skiing on the resort's boundless trail system, the stone fireplace blazes, and your friends and family are here with you.
And Grandpa and Grandma come to visit.
There's nothing like it.
Muskoka does not reveal itself fully on one visit, or in any one season.
Some are awestruck by the unspoiled and unforgettable beauty, serenity, and tranquility of Muskoka. Some are moved by the sense of heritage and history still so alive. And some, of course, come for the fresh air, the fine food, the extraordinary golf, the art, the music, the entertainment. Some have the good fortune of having residences here. The two grand hotels, the cottages, the cabins in the woods, and the Gulfside retreats. And here they live the life they really want to live.
Red Leaves on the shores of Lake Rosso is the quintessential Muskoka that everyone knows and loves.
Becky, that's my sister. Becky and me always want to go back to Muskoka.
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 Riding in that gleaming wooden boat. Those were the times I loved the most. We lay on sunny porches, summer day before us, drifting in time. The subtle scent of cedar smoke. Those were the times I loved the most. Morning coffee perking, autumn colors turning, scarlet pantomime. Snow soft upon my skin. Winter rushes in. Here with family and friends, the circle starts again. Back where dreams got started, dreams I've been a part of.